Good afternoon all. Finally out for our camp out. I think, oh shit, nearly fell in the tail race. One of my mates, I think he was down at the creek. And the other mate sitting up there drinking a cup of tea. Oh no, they're both up there now. He must have walked back up. Yeah, I'm just walking along this fucking real deep tail race in amongst all these diggings. And I did get a target on this side, but I've seemed to have lost it, and I'd moved a heap of material over here, down to here off that side, and I left some on that side, and I'm hoping it didn't drop into the bloody water, but some material did. But it might have been right on the surface and I might have already knocked it off. But in the process of doing that, picked up material, put it up this side so I could detect it and detect that. And I've picked up a target just here, eh? Actually underneath all the stuff I put there, there's a nice little colour down there. It's only tiny and flat, but it's my very first piece for the day. Just a real little flat one. Oh no, it's got a little bit of chunkiness to it. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to see if I can locate this other one. I must have flipped it or moved it on its side or something, because there was definitely a target over there. And yeah, because that was the material I put on the top was only just like, it was only an inch or two, but that was down underneath the material I'd already put there. So yeah, well, I was going to do that little lump there next. I'm just working my way along, all the rock stacking, just anywhere up underneath where bits might have fallen down or washed out over the years and been thrown out. Let's put this bit just there on the rock, it won't go anywhere. And yeah, it's just in all this massive big set of diggings. It's been it's been hit pretty hard over the years, but the newer machines can pick those smaller ones up just a bit deeper. It's massive workings. All big rock stacks. There's quite a few different little tail races that they had gone down. They washed. There's this massive big section over there they surfaced all the way up, massive. Over there's tunnels actually, because the ground got deeper and deeper and deeper, and so they eventually tunneled into the cliff face where they were, because there was too much overburden to remove, and they were just tunneling along underneath all this hard pack conglomerate type stuff, because it's actually, the bedrock's actually nice soft sandstone and it's partly decomposed, so it was actually easier to dig through the sandstone underneath the wash and just take that good layer off the bottom of the wash. That's a massive amount of, oh, there's some massive big boulders here. It's ginormous. Some of them they haven't even moved because they're that bloody big. But you can see it's all old conglomerate. It's old ocean floor. Some nice compacted smaller stuff, minerals and stuff in it. So yes, that's one bit for the day. That keeps trying to rain. Oh no, we're definitely getting another shower now. Bugger it. Bugger. It's supposed to be gone by bloody lunchtime. Anyhow, I'll pick this piece up and I'll have to come back and try and find the other one later. I don't want to get wet. Alright, I've got tomorrow as well, so we'll see how we go. Alrighty, well, we just had a shower of rain before. Just after I turned the camera off, I got a little bloody wet, and now it's gone all humid. But I lost that target that was up there. I reckon it must have fallen in the bloody water. So I might get the nipper pump out and just try and see if I can grab it. There's a definite target up there, but I did find a couple of bits of rubbish on either side as well after that little one. But we're just come up, I'm just working my way along this trench still. Whoa. And we've got a nice target down in here. I've already taken all this dirt off, because it was like, that's bedrock. That's like the old granite bedrock. And I don't think there's anything up there. No. So there's something nice in here, as long as I don't drop it down there in the water. Because there's still gravels and stuff stuck to the bed. Oh, no way. Just there. That one. Stuck to the old granite bedrock. Woohoo! Nice chunky little piece. I really don't want to lose it down in here. It's a nice chunky little bit. Chunky. Beautiful. Stoked with that one. I might have to really thoroughly check all the way along here now. Sweet. You see the size of this boulder. This is some of this. This is what they were bloody moving. If they even moved it, I don't know if they even moved it. They've wedged little rocks up underneath it. I'd say they probably moved it as far as they could, scraped in underneath as much as they could. But that's a bloody big boulder, that one. Very, very big. There's a couple of old boil holes in it there as well. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to scrape all that out in under there. There's material still stuck, a little bit of material still stuck to the bedrock. And I'll keep that stuff there as well. And I might come back, I'll pan that later. I'll come back and crevice all under there. So I don't know how far underneath there they would have. They've definitely put that there, that one, just to prop it up just a smidge. But yeah, this is the old granite bedrock with the old wash over the top. Sweet. Yeah, there's a little bit more. I'll take off these couple of rocks and just gently detect along the edge here. And there it goes in underneath there. And say they would have just chiseled out as much as they could. So there's even still a bit of old wash stuck to the bedrock just there. Like it did taper down. This would have been the bottom. That would have been the very, very bottom. Oh no, it dropped off pretty deep over that side by the looks of it. Oh, over there. That's the bedrock just there. But they've chiseled all this out to run this is the tail race. So they would have had sluice boxes set up down the end there, or maybe even not. They might have just had it all running through, washed it all through, and then cleaned the tail race out once a week or something. But they've moved some monstrous boulders. Don't know how they bloody did it. Anyhow, I'll keep cruising along without falling in this water. All right, beautiful, nice chunky one. There's just another little section of the tail races and stuff. There's heaps all the way through it. Oh, that's where I was, a little bit further over there. I did get quite a few bits here a few years ago with the 4500. Just down through this strip just here, I got quite a few there, and then I was getting some really small ones scattered through here. So then I came back with the gold monster, and I picked up another half a dozen or more, just scattered all through here. We've got a nice little target up here finally. Yeah, I went over some of this rocky stuff because some of it's like conglomerate-y stuff, and you can occasionally get a piece like stuck down in the bottom, a bit that was close to the bottom, but I haven't found one as yet, but unfortunately. But yeah, just got a nice deep target here, really deep. It took me a while to find it. I kept pushing it around. Oh, here we go. Only a little one. Another little one. Pretty flat. So it probably won't weigh too much. Maybe 0.1. Alright, I'll scour this bank here then, because this has all been washed. This has all been sluiced, the material under here, and then they've stacked a few bigger rocks on the top. And then down over this way, this has all been pretty much stripped. And then there's a little pile there that's all sluiced stuff, because it's all just fines. And then right here is another sluice. It's all been sluiced, this bit, and then there's like smaller rocks piled on top too. But yeah, they've washed this whole area out, but there's still bits and pieces. Like that's a decomposed granite, like bedrock down underneath there. It's kind of just turned to a clay, but it was the bedrock, but there's still a few bits hung up here and there. You just got to be nice and thorough and patient. So yeah, that's another nice little one. Look at the size of these buggers. I'm gonna cover this thing back up. Look at them there. They're all like Spitfire caterpillars. Normally they bunch up on the leaves, and they spit when they're interrupted. They spit out a yucky kind of stingy stuff. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing on the ground. They're normally up in the tree, hanging on the leaves. But I guess they'll hatch into something else soon, I guess. They're about 2 inches long. They don't look real big, but yeah, they're about 2 inches long. Don't know what they turn into. Some sort of, maybe a beetle or a moth or a butterfly, I don't know. Anyhow, I'll keep scouring this bank nice and thorough, see if we can get some more little beauties. Alrighty, that was a pretty good camp out. A little bit muggy as it is this time, this year anyhow. It's horrible. It's so wet. As soon as the sun comes out, the water starts evaporating out of the ground, and So anyhow, ended up with three nice bits. So yes. Little itty bitty one. And I think that was the last one I got for the day. 0.1. And that was that second one I got that was stuck to the rock. Nice little chunky one. 0.43. Yeah, just over half a gram. And it's good. Alright. Well, yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Cheerio.